Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again that time of the week. It is Thirsty Thursday. You already know if you don't have your G Fuel on the ready, code Immortal has you covered, currently with that 30% off discount. And because it's Thirsty Thursday, that also means it is update day here in Call of Duty. Today we actually got some new smaller patch notes for Warzone. We of course have a new playlist update and plenty of other changes to cover as well. As we go through it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it, would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, right around 53% of viewers watching are not subbed yet. And every day I got you covered with all things going on in Call of Duty. So feel free to hit that sub button. That way you can guarantee you are always up to date. So first things first, because this is just another routine weekly update, you don't need any major download for this one. You might get the whole update requires restart screen when you first launch the game just because of the little patch note update that we got to cover. But outside of that, this update is just automatically applied. You don't have to worry about copying a download or downloading anything in the first place for this one. I wouldn't expect there to be another downloadable title update until maybe next week with the whole end of the Rebirth Reinforced event. We'll talk more on that in a bit, but more likely with the end of Season 2 and the start of Season 3, obviously towards the end of the month right now around April 26th. But anyways, because this is just a routine weekly update, we of course have a brand new playlist update that's going live today. First up here for Caldera, we're just going to see standard Battle Royale solos, duos, trios, and quads. Nothing too crazy here, of course. With the removal of Vanguard Royale, we don't have that in the rotation anymore. This will be all Cold War, all Modern Warfare, all Vanguard guns, and obviously all squad sizes there. No real changes happening for Caldera. Then for Rebirth Island, we have the continuation of Rebirth solos, duos, trios, and quads. For what it's worth, I don't think solos is going to be live next week with a playlist update, but for the next 7 days we do still have that live in there. Personally, I've been loving Rebirth solos. It's a ton of fun to play. I hope they keep that around for the long haul. On top of that, we do have Payload 12v12 sticking in there as well. Of course, we saw that debut last week. And then we also have a brand new Rebirth mode debuting this week, which is Blood Money Quads. Obviously, this is Plunder on Rebirth. The second time we've ever had it, the only other time was when we had like Rebirth at night during the whole end of Verdansk event. So Plunder is officially dropping on Rebirth. This is like the perfect recipe for easy XP, easy weapon XP, easy levels. Like you just love to see it. You can do the contract spam of Plunder, but on Rebirth where things are way easier to do. So great mode for just trying to grind out some levels or some XP. Highly recommend jumping into that. Now, with the addition of Plunder on Rebirth, or Blood Money on Rebirth, I should say, this also unlocks the fourth and final challenge of the whole Rebirth Reinforced event. And keep in mind, this is now the final week of the Rebirth Reinforced event. The event is coming to a close on April 13th at 9 p.m. Pacific, which, as we've talked about before, is a very interesting time for the event to end. Usually these little in-game events end in the mornings at some point, not at night. So that's why I'm sort of questioning, well, is that going to end and then we're going to see some sort of update go live? Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see, and if anything stems from that, if anything surfaces from that, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But as of right now, April 13th is going to be the final full day of the Rebirth Reinforced event. So if you want to go in and complete these challenges and get that blueprint unlocked, make sure you jump on at some point in the next week. But with Rebirth Blood Money now being there, we can go in, we can complete the individual challenge, but more importantly, the community challenge of getting that $40 trillion earned in Blood Money, which is going to unlock the Golden Vault Mystery, as they're calling it, which is essentially the main Rebirth Island Easter egg right now. We'll be able to actually unlock that and go into those locked vaults on the map and see what exactly is inside of those. Maybe it's going to be a new blueprint, maybe it's going to be something related to a Modern Warfare 2 teaser or reveal. That'd be super cool. We're gonna have to wait and see once that challenge is unlocked, and if it's anything crazy, we'll be covering it here on the channel. Also, quick side note, I saw a lot of questions when we covered this earlier this week talking about the end of the Rebirth Reinforced event. A lot of players were asking, does that mean they're going to remove all the changes to Rebirth Island? No. The end of the event is just the end of the challenges on the menu, so you're not going to be able to get that DP27 blueprints anymore. You won't be able to unlock like the XP or anything, but all the changes that we got from this event, obviously the visibility changes with the sun being different, the stronghold area, the comms towers, the trading stations for your weapons, all that stuff is going to stay on Rebirth for the foreseeable future. They're just ending the event challenges, so nothing to worry about there. Then, as I mentioned at the start of the video, we did actually see some small patch notes go live later on yesterday. They're nothing too crazy. If we go ahead and we look at these, we got the update for April 6th, and it's just a handful of bug fixes. none of which are like crazy impactful. Here they fixed an issue with the description text for several perks. I think there were some issues with like the timers on restock, for instance. It was saying it was 50 seconds instead of 60 seconds for the stim, small stuff like that, nothing too crazy there. They fixed an issue with the operator selection menu that would kick players back to the main menu, so if you were running into that, that should no longer be an issue. They fixed various descriptive text and labels on store bundles. Then finally, they fixed an issue causing new players to encounter dev error 6036 upon entering the training mode. Man, that'd be a bummer. Like, you're downloading Warzone for the first time, and right as you get into the training mode, it dev errors you. That's just like sort of foreshadowing what's going to happen. You know, you're going to be on a burner one game and dev error. You're going to be on pace for your PR and dev error. It's inevitable. So they did go ahead, they fixed that. But like I said, pretty basic patch notes, nothing too crazy going on for this one. Now, we do have a few other things going on in game for Warzone this week, so jumping over to the Trello board real quick for these. It actually started yesterday and is going to be going through April 13th, and that is some double battle pass XP for everyone on all platforms in all modes. So long as you're playing Warzone this week, or I would assume Vanguard as well, you will be able to earn some double battle pass XP. Then also starting today and lasting through next Thursday, actually until the 14th, there is going to be some double rank XP, specifically in Rebirth Blood Money for all platforms. So if you want to level up very, very quickly, Rebirth Blood Money will give you that double XP there. Outside of those events, though, as far as the Trello updates go, there really haven't been any. We talked about this at the start of the week, and no changes there. Same issues listed as before. However, jumping over to the Vanguard Trello, we do have a few new updates here. We have a few issues that are still listed as investigating that were not here last time we covered that, including some players experiencing limited map rotation in quick play. So they are looking into that, and hopefully you're going to have some fixes out for that soon. Microphone indicators are missing from the scoreboard. Small issue there, but they are aware of that. Some of these Season 2 Mastery challenges are not properly tracking in-game for multiplayer and zombies. And most recently, the Snakebite camo from CDL Major 1, that was one of the viewership rewards you got for watching a certain amount of time. That is still locked. It was supposed to be added to the game on, I believe, March 30th, but nobody has that as of now. So they are looking into that, and hopefully that'll be unlocked for everyone who unlocked it some point here in the near future. Now, of course, we also got a new playlist update in Vanguard as well. Here we're looking at all the standard quick play stuff. As always, none of that's going anywhere. We also have Arms Race. We've got Ship House 24/7 back. We've got Large Zone Blitz, Medium Map Assault, and then finally Champion Hill Duos. And also, we do still have the whole free trial going on for Vanguard multiplayer as well. That's coming to a close on April 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you want to jump on to Vanguard multiplayer, try that out, maybe get some camos unlocked, maybe get some weapons leveled up. There is one more week of that going on as well. So yeah, with all that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in today's new updates between Warzone and Vanguard. And that's going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, each and every day I got you covered with all things going on in Call of Duty. News, updates, loadouts, tips, you're going to find it all right here. So feel free to subscribe, that way you can always stay up to date. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. The links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.